I enjoy noticing peculiarities in the behavior of Russians, especially when a certain trait is observed in multiple people, as it helps me understand that the habit is quite common. This time, I want to highlight a frequently encountered characteristic of women in Russia. I think it will be rather intriguing. Once again, the topic of this post emerged when I visited my girlfriend, who greeted me with a phrase along these lines. "Come in, I've been in the kitchen all day and I suddenly felt like cooking, so I made a little bit of everything." Of course, her wording suggested there was more than one dish, but I wasn't expecting such variety. She had prepared cutlets, sauce, mashed potatoes, rice with vegetables, two types of salad, and even a cake waiting in the oven. In my understanding, this home-cooked menu could hardly be called a little bit of everything. Reflecting on visits to friends or trips to my girlfriend's parents, I realized that many women across Russia share this habit. Cooking a large quantity of diverse food while taking into account the tastes of both themselves and their guests. This trait of Russian women reveals several character qualities. First and foremost, it demonstrates care. I believe that only out of genuine concern for loved ones would someone want to prepare multiple dinner options. I can't stress enough how responsible Russian women are. Preparing delicious, high-quality meals for both family and guests requires a sense of duty and commitment. Yes, the attitude of Russian girls toward cooking surprises me, especially when compared to American women. For many Russian women, it's important that their loved ones eat homemade food, prepared by their own hands. I've already noted the tendency to prioritize homemade preparation in everything, especially in meals. If a woman anticipates being busy at work, she's more likely to cook extra dishes for those hectic days. On the other hand, Americans tend to approach food more casually. If they don't have time to cook themselves, they'll opt for semi-prepared meals or dining out. And the Russian understanding of words like a little or a bit doesn't match their literal meaning. Can the amount of food my girlfriend insists I take home in containers really be called a little? I think not. So it turns out that Russians are willing to invest a lot of time and effort to please their relatives and friends with homemade recipes. This thoughtfulness should be appreciated, as long as it's done in moderation.